Are you tired of farming RNG drop rate items that never really drop for you? You farm them for hours on hours, and you say, okay, I should have it by now. But we're on hour 7, so how come I don't? And it's really irritating. Well, today I have the farm for the people that hate that kind of thing. Today we are going to be going over a farm in which you can make about 10k in about 5 minutes, and the drop rate on this item is pretty good. That's the reason there's a guy farming it right here with me, and the only downside to this is the mobs can take a little bit to respawn. That is the only downside, but as you can see here, I'm about to take advantage of this, and we're gonna go ahead and loot that, obviously. But so today we are located here in the Timeless Isles in Pandaria. So we are right here towards the top. Now I took the flight path from the Vale of Eternal Blossoms, and I just flew to the Timeless Isle down here. Now alternatively, you can take the portal from Dalaran to go ahead and actually get to Pandaria in the first place. So when you do get here, you're going to want to come to this little area right here, and there may or may not be competition based on how well known this farm is on your server. Chances are, if you're on a low pop server, this farm is not going to be super well known, and you have a good chance of actually just sweeping up the item pretty quickly. Now the item we're going to be farming is going to be called the Jade Mist Dancer pet. Now the Jade Mist Dancer actually sells for about 10k on most servers, and if you go ahead, obviously you're going to want to go ahead and look at you know, the auction house, obviously, but if it is worth, you know, about 10 or 12k, you're going to want to go ahead and farm this out, because when you come here, there's about, I want to say 6 or 7 of these mobs here if you have no competition, and you can generally nuke them all down and then just wait till they reset and keep doing it over and over again. As you can see, there is a little bit of competition as we're going along here, but if you are actually a druid, you're going to have, obviously, you're going to be able to take, you know, any of the mobs over anybody else. As you can see, he's a warlock here and he's not really getting much of a chance, but to be fair, he has been farming here for a while, so I'm kind of kicking him out of this spot. Now obviously if someone has a quest here or something like that, just let him complete it, because that's much easier and you don't want to be a total douche nozzle. But if yeah, so that's really about it for this farm. You're gonna need a movement speed increase for sure, because as you can see here, just trying to fight with this little guy, he's got the mount that allows you to loot while you're running with it, obviously. Now that is a mega plus, but ideally you're just gonna want movement speed increase, because you're gonna be able to still beat that out. As you can see, I am in feral spec as a druid, and I have everything keybound just to run right towards it and snag this from this guy. Oh, no, he actually did get it that time. But as you can see, it can get a little irritating sometimes, and we're getting into a little... Look, he didn't see this one though. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, that's so lame. Okay, maybe we're switching to Moonkin, and then we'll just auto-cast everything. Anyways, as you can see, it can get a little irritating if there is some competition. What I would do is I would just wait, come back, reset it, and just wait. It's a lot easier than trying to fight other guys for this, because it can get a little annoying. As you can see, their spawn rate isn't super quick. That's why it's a little bit irritating sometimes. And as you can see here, I'm kind of fighting this guy. But when you do come here and it's just you here, there will be tons of these mobs that you can nuke down altogether. And you have a pretty good chance of getting these pets. I've actually only seen people reset this like 4 or 5 times and they actually get the drop. And these pets are still valuable just because they take some time to respawn, basically. So pretty much they're always going to be worth about this price unless a ton of people start farming them all at the same time. As you can see here, that's really all there is to this farm. There's really not a whole lot to it. And it's really worth it. I'm not gonna lie, there is some good times, and you will get some good pet drops out of here, and they do sell quite quickly off the auction house. I've been getting into a lot of pet farming lately, and I have to say it has been working quite well for me. Especially some of these old Pandaria pets, they still sell for quite a lot. Hint, hint. So you might want to do a little bit of research on that. Now, I do plan to keep bringing you guys some videos about these pet farms, because they are just so powerful. Because on your auction house you can literally get 10 or 12 of those things up, and eventually you're just selling them every couple months, and just it's wild. After you start bringing in that amount of gold consistently, it really brings up your gold level. So what I'm trying to say to you guys is, if you just farm here and you get one of them, don't stop. Keep going. You know, there's no reason to stop. You might as well just keep going, keep farming it, and seeing, you know, how many you can get on the auction house. Because obviously, the more things you have on the auction house, the more chances you have to sell something on the auction house. And as we can see with the latest update coming out, you're going to be able to sell stuff a lot easier now than you were before. So do keep all that information in mind. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the video and I'm going to talk about a little bit about what's going on with the channel and stuff like that, and if you're interested in that, you can stay tuned. If you absolutely despise me but you still watch this far into the video somehow, can you comment Goon Squad down below, and I will do my best to respond to your comment, because I like hearing all the comments from the people that actually stay tuned and watch my videos completely, because as I know, these are guides and a lot of people aren't really here for my personality, but if you are, that makes you a little special. Anyways, I'm going to see you after the cut. Bye. Alright everybody, we're back after that cut. And I do want to go ahead and say that if you enjoyed that farm, I actually do plan on coming out with probably about 3 more of these farms, and they will all be located in the Timeless Isles. So if you guys know about any of the pets that actually do drop in the Timeless Isles, there's actually quite a lot of them. If you start doing some research now, chances are I'm going to make a video on it shortly for you guys, so you might be able to get ahead of the curve a little bit. So I was just giving you guys a little hint there for some of the more experienced gold farmers. But then again, if you are an unexperienced gold farmer, this farm is very, very simple for you guys. And also, I will have more videos coming out shortly. I actually do intend to cover the ash leaf spriteling, the ruby droplet, just things along those lines. I obviously don't want to go into, you know, too many, like, too much detail on what I'm actually coming out with, because I'm just literally waiting for another, like, YouTuber to come snatch it up anyways. But I did want to let you guys know that for sure, definitely. So keep your eyes peeled out for those. They will be coming out. And I definitely wanted to just talk to you guys about how you feel about World of Warcraft with the new update and everything. I actually recently saw that Asmongold actually planned or talked about switching over to ESO, and I thought that was kind of funny. And I was just wondering if you guys would be interested. If actually, this is really, like, I actually don't even really plan on making videos on Elder Scrolls Online, even though I do have it, personally, because I like Skyrim so much more than it. But I just want to know if any of you guys actually do play Elder Scrolls Online. Will you guys let me know down in the comment section below, because I have attempted to play it in the past, and I personally, I wasn't a super big fan of it, but I know a lot of people are actually playing it now, and I know actually some people that have actually switched over from World of Warcraft to ESO. Now, obviously, there's all the microtransactions that are all throughout Elder Scrolls Online is kind of annoying, I'm not gonna lie. But if you guys do play it, let me know. Like, let me know what you guys do. Let me know what you guys have fun doing. Because I definitely would like to hear, some of the other games that you guys are interested in. But do keep in mind, I am going to have probably about 3 or 4 more videos coming out based on pet farms, and they are going to be they're going to be pet farms. So be prepared to farm a lot of pets if you plan on actually following through with some of my videos. They will, now most of the pets that I'm going to be covering aren't going to be like 100k, 200k pets. They're going to be pets that are selling for about 20, 30k each, but they're going to be ones that are easier to obtain for most people. Because I know that most people aren't like me. They're not going to go sit out in the world and farm for hours on hours on hours until they get the drop, just because they like the drop chance, like, mechanic, and just the whole thing about that. Like, that's what I actually enjoy about farming. I like working really, 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 really hard, and then just as soon as you get that item, that feeling of joy, that's what I really like. But I also know a lot of people are just trying to make some quick gold, so I am going to be coming out with videos for people like that, definitely. So let me know down in the comment section what videos you're excited for. Also let me know if you like the ones going after, like, high value items, or the ones going after items that are a little bit lesser in value but easier to obtain. I have no shortage of content. I plan to keep bringing you guys content, of course, and I think the next couple days I'm gonna have probably 2-3 videos coming out for you guys, so you guys should have a nice little influx of content to go ahead and bump up the auction house numbers. So keep that in mind, be prepared. So if I can tell you guys anything right now to be prepared for the videos that are coming out, you guys are gonna want movement speed increases and a lot of time, and that's really it. And yeah, so that's all really that I'm gonna be talking about. Oh, also, just so you know, the drop chances on a lot of these pets are about like 1 in 200, so they have pretty good chances. It's not 1 in 11,000, like some of the rares from some of the dungeons that you can get and stuff like that. So they're very easily obtainable for most people in the game, and I think a lot of people have already maybe obtained them, so you might actually just have it sitting in your bank and you don't even know how much it's worth, and that might, you know, be what the video is useful for. So that's really all I had to talk about. If you did enjoy this video, please give me some feedback down below. I want to hear you guys' thoughts and opinions. One of my favorite things to do is just go through my comments on my phone just over and over, either while I'm at work or college or anything like that, and just respond to them and talk to you guys, because I like hearing your guys' ideas and like your mindset and what you guys are thinking, because I think of this as like a community. But anyways, it's been King Kunta. I'll see you all in the next video, everyone.